Back in 2018, the state of Florida moved to give former felons the right to vote. And it was a big deal because the state had 1.5 million people with prior felony convictions that were banned from voting. They had one of the strictest laws in the nation. And it was put on the ballot. It passed overwhelmingly by 65%, huge majority in a divided state. Yet ever since then, Governor Ron DeSantis and other Republicans have basically tried to tear it up, have gone against the will of the public, and worked to put up roadblocks to actually letting those people vote. So first, they required felons to pay all fines, restitution, and legal fees before they could vote. Sometimes they don't even know how much they owe, but it functions effectively as a poll tax for those folks. Then it got even worse because this year, DeSantis created an Office of Election Crimes and Security, which is just as much of a sham as it sounds. In August, DeSantis announced the first arrests in a stunt presser with great fanfare.
The state of Florida has charged and is in the process of arresting 20 individuals across the state for voter fraud. They did not get their rights restored, and yet they went ahead and voted anyways. That is against the law, and now they're going to pay the price for it. This is a third-degree felony in the state of Florida. They could face a $5,000 fine and up to 5 years in prison for illegally voting in our elections.
Wow, look at that tough guy. Huh? That tough guy there up in front of all those cops. Now, after that ridiculous stunt, we are starting to see what this task force looks like. In a body cam video compiled by the Tampa Bay Times, we are seeing how Governor DeSantis dispatched police all over the state to hunt down people who were told they could vote by the state and are now being arrested for it.
So, apparently, I guess you have a warrant?
For what?
I'm not sure.
For voter stuff, man.
For voters.
It's what it is. I think the agents with FDLE talked to you last week about some voter fraud, voter stuff, when you weren't supposed to be voting, maybe.
I didn't.
So,
What are they talking about?
that's
man?
what
Why is they-
we're not the case agents, but what you got to do, they have reduced your bond quite a bit. It's 2 felony charges for voter fraud, but they've reduced it to $500 bonds. So it's $1,000 total.
Oh my God, man! What
So, yes, sir. So unfortunately, right now we're gonna have to take you to jail, but you got a bond right away. You don't have to go to first appearance, nothing like that.
A
So
bond? I didn't do it.
Okay. So, ma'am, we have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
For voter fraud.
Good, how are you, sir?
Right?
Oh my God, hold on.
Wait.
Let me tell my husband.
We're telling him, he's right here.
Right here. So if you can put your hands behind your back, please.
Oh my God.
Do not move.
Ultimately, ma'am, you have a warrant? Okay. The warrant. Listen, hold on, listen. I know you caught off guard, I understand. Right? So you have a warrant, it's for voter fraud, okay? Hear me out. It's an ROR. You know what an ROR is?
Oh my God.
You go in, you get booked, and then they're going to release you from booking.
You can go right out.
You're going to be right back out. Okay?
Right back
But you have a warrant.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm like, voter fraud. I voted, but I ain't commit no fraud.
Well, so that's the thing. I don't know exactly what happened with it, but you do have a warrant. That's what it's for. Okay?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with that, but...
I got out. The guy told me that I was here to go vote for whatever because I done my time.
Yep.
I was here.
But the warrant was just made yesterday, so...
And the guys talked to me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, ma'am. I honestly couldn't tell you, okay? So I got to do some paperwork, and the quicker I can get the paperwork done, the quicker I can get you there, okay?
hey, unfortunately, you got a warrant out. Okay.
Warrant?
Yes, sir. Want to put your hands behind your back for me?
Well, no, but no one ever really explained all that much to me. I told the guys when they came out here that I was at the driver's license place getting my new driver's license. Yeah. The guy there asked me, he says, hey, can you walk? He says, hey, are you ready to vote? I said, no, I'm just a big felon. I'm pretty sure I can. He goes, well, are you still on probation? I said, no. I got off probation like a month ago. He goes, well, then you can probably vote. Hey, just fill out the form, and if you can vote, then they'll give you a card. If you can't vote, then you won't. And I'm like, all right.
And there's your defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That sounds like a loophole to me.
Well, we can hope.
Yes, sir.
My car,
Why is
okay?
y'all doing this now and this happened years ago?
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
This shit is crazy, man. Y'all put me in jail for something I didn't know nothing about. Why would y'all let me vote if I wasn't able to vote? And my brother told me to vote for these people. Vote. I didn't even want. That's what I'm talking about, man. I always listen to everybody else. Vote for this. Vote for. Man, come on, man. And then I thought my felons were able to vote. That's why I signed a petition for it, if I remember. Why would y'all let me vote if I wasn't able to vote?
I'm not sure, buddy. I don't know.
And then why now? This happened years ago. Why now? Why me?
Working on the CRA, about to take this guy to jail. Dude, these, I've never seen these charges before in my entire life.
4 of the most enraging minutes of video I have ever seen. And did you notice how the police all seemed almost apologetic? Like, what is going on for having to handcuff and arrest these people? It's especially outrageous when you consider that some people who knowingly broke the law, intentionally committed voter fraud, like the 2 men from the Republican-leaning retirement community, The Villages, who voted twice, now get to avoid prison time in exchange for community service. And shout out to Tampa Bay Times for getting that footage. They should win an award for it. But Ron DeSantis has shown that in his bid to raise his national standing to run for president, people are just things to be used. Whether they are former felons who were told they could vote and then voted, or migrants lured to the East Coast on an island under false pretenses. Human beings for this man are just props to the governor of Florida, things to toss around in his political theater.